Hello my dear boys and girls, we'll start our mathematics class, and before please you take care of health. Health is very important. Eat nutritious food and please wear mask while going outside. Don't go, okay? If necessary, wear mask and go, okay? Please take care of your health. And we'll start your mathematics class with chapter lines and angles. Which chapter? Lines and angles. Last year in 8th standard, we discussed about lines and angles and types of angles and the terms vertically opposite angles, corresponding angles, and interior alternative angles. Yes or no? And this year also we will study the same concept in deep. Okay, the same concept in deep. Last year we had calculated, we discussed about adjacent angles also, and complementary angles also, and supplementary angles also. Hope you remember all the things. Please do one thing. Before starting the class, you just recall types of angles and the definition of corresponding angles, and one more thing, vertically opposite angles, and the definition of complementary angles, supplementary angles, okay, and what are alternative angles, interior alternative angles. Just I'll show. I think you remember the definitions of types of angles. First one is zero angle, which measures 0 degree. Yes or no? This one. And this one is called acute angle. Okay, this makes angle, right? When two rays meet at a common point, and this one we call it as angle. This one we call it as angle. Okay, you know this one. Okay, and first one is 0 degree, and second one is acute angle. What is meant by acute angle? The angles which measures less than 90, okay, less than 90 are called acute angles. Okay, then first one acute, and next one right angle. What are right angles? First acute angle, angles which measures less than 90 are called acute angles. What are right angles? Angles which exactly measures 90 degree, right, are called right angles. Then what are obtuse angles? Obtuse angles is a right angle. Then what about obtuse angles? The angles which measures more than 90, less than 180. Okay, more than 90, less than 180 are called obtuse angles. Okay, then straight angles. Next comes straight angles. What are straight angles? The angles which measures exactly 180. Okay, straight line. And next comes reflex angles. What are reflex angles? Reflex angles. Next comes reflex angles. What are reflex angles? The angles which measures more than 180. Okay, see here. Angles which this is 180, right? Angles which measures 180 are called straight angles. Angles which measures more than 180, less than 360. See here. We'll show you exactly. Angles measures more than 180, less than 360. This complete circle is measures 360. This is less than 360, but more than 180. Angle which measures more than 180, less than 360 are called reflex angles. Then what about complete angles? reflex angle diagram. For example, you take 210, 220 and 250, 270, so on. Okay, are called reflex angles. Then what are complete angles? Complete angles, one rotation, complete one rotation from here to here are called, this complete angle is angle which measures 360 degree are called complete angles. And next comes again a type of angles only, adjacent angles. What are adjacent angles? I think last year adjacent angles. What are adjacent angles? Now what I will do is I will draw one right angle. Okay, we'll name this as A O B. Okay, now I'll divide this 90 degree. What I will do is I will divide this 90 degree into two equal angles, or maybe you take different angles also. We'll take this as 30 and we'll take this as 60. It becomes 60, right? Then this becomes combination of both angles are called 90 degree. See here, now we have to define adjacent angles. What are adjacent angles? The angles having common point, vertex. Okay, and the magnitude of these two angles becomes how much? 90 degree are called adjacent angles. And one more, angles, first point, angles having common vertex. Second one, angles having common side or arm. These two angles have the common arm, which is OC. OC is a common side for both the triangles, and this O is a common vertex for both the angles, and these two angles are called adjacent angles. Okay, what are adjacent angles? Angles which are having common vertex and angles having common arm or common side in between are called adjacent angles. Now we will discuss about complementary and supplementary angles. What? Now we will discuss complementary angles and supplementary angles. Now please, just you have to remember previous things. Okay, unless and until don't remember previous things, you cannot understand. Okay, next upcoming concepts. Very, very simple concepts are there. You just remember what are adjacent angles, complementary angles, supplementary angles, and types of angles. Now there is a link between adjacent angle and complementary angles. Now we discuss about complementary angles. What are complementary angles? Just now I said there is a link relation between complementary angles and adjacent angles. First, you remember definition of adjacent angles. What are adjacent angles? Their sum is equals to 90 degree. If two angles are said to be complementary angles, their magnitude is equals to 90 degree. First point. If two angles are said to be complementary angles, this is comp means complementary. Okay, complementary angles if their magnitude measures 90 degree. If their magnitude measures 90, how you divide this 90 into 2 equal, or any, I'll divide this 90 into 2 equal. This is 20 degree and one more as 20 complementary angle of this 90 degree. Complementary angle of this 20 degree is 70 degree. Then their sum equals to 90. then these two angles are called complementary angles, and these two angles are called adjacent angles also. Why? They are having common arm and common vertex. Complementary angles are also known as adjacent angles. Okay, they are side by side. Then definition of a complementary angle is, if two angles are complementary angle, then their magnitude measures 90 degree are called complementary angles. And there is no difference between supplementary angles. Next one. What are supplementary angles? If two angles are said to be supplementary, if their magnitude measures 180 degree, we have to divide 180 into two angles. Okay. For example, 120 and 60. Okay, like that. Now, before going to the supplementary angles, let us understand. You tell me the complementary angle of 50 degree. Complementary angle of 50 degree. How much we have to add to get 90? What is meant by complementary angle of 50 degree means how much we have to add to get 90 for this 50. How much we have to add? 90 to get 90 plus 40. The complementary angle of 50 is 40. Then only it becomes 90 degree. Okay. Then complementary angle of 10 is how much? 80. Then only we get 90, right? They may ask a simple question. Write the complementary angle of 10 degree or 50 degree, 15 degree. In such case, you have to subtract the angle in 90 degree. You will get the remaining angle. Okay. Next, we will go to supplementary angles. What are supplementary angles? Wait. What are supplementary angles? If two angles are said to be supplementary, see here, we have to divide for the supplementary. We have to divide this 180 straight angle into two angles. Okay. For example, take this one as a 120, and this becomes 60. You know how to find out the unknown side. In 180, you subtract, you will get remaining angle. Okay. Now, supplementary angles. What are supplementary angles? If two angles are said to be supplementary, then their magnitude is equals to how much? 180 are called supplementary angles. You write the definition your own. If two angles are said to be supplementary, then their magnitude measures 180 are called supplementary angles. Okay. And they may give in your examination, like for example, this is 110 and this is x. How to find out the value of x? You have then sum of both angles. This x plus 110 equals to how much? 180. Why reason? You have to mention straight angle. Why you are adding both angles? Their sum equals to how much? 180 only. Okay. And to find out the x, you subtract 180. When it goes to other side, this becomes minus 110. Then x equals to 180 minus 110, 70 degree. This becomes 70. This is the way how to find out the other angle of complementary angle. Sorry. Supplementary angle. Okay. And now they may ask in your examination, find the value of x. X, 2x, 3x. How you want to find out the value of x? Okay. Add all the three angles. Their sum equals to 180. Then 6x equals to 180. Then this is, we have to add all the three angles to find out the value of x. Right? Why we have to add all the three angles? Their sum equals to how much? 180. X plus 2x plus 3x equals to 180. Reason? Straight angle. Okay. Then this is x plus 2x plus 3x, 6x. It becomes 6x equals to 180. Then x equals to, where the 6 goes? To the denominator. Or in last year in 8th standard we discussed in linear. Okay. Linear equation, one variable. How to find out the x value? The 6 goes to denominator, or else we have to divide 6 both the side. 180 by 6. 6 ones are 6 3s are 18. 0 as it is. X equals to 30 degree. This one is 30. and substitute, replace x here. 32 to 32s are 60, and here 33s are 90. Add all the three angles. Check whether it will get a 90 or not. Sorry, 180 or not. Exactly, we will get 180. 90 plus 60, 150. 150 plus 30, 180. You will get straight angle again. Okay, this is the way how to find out x value in supplementary angles. Okay, and next, vertically opposite angles. What are vertically opposite angles? Before going to vertically opposite angles, you just recall intersecting lines. If two lines intersect at a common point, then we call it as intersecting lines. Okay, if two lines intersect each other, then their opposite angles are equal, are said to be vertically opposite angles. When two lines intersect each other, we'll get vertically opposite angles at the middle. Okay, then both opposite angles are vertically opposite angles. Okay, in next coming class, we'll solve some problems of your exercise. Okay, today you just write down, maintain a fair book. Will not repeat this again and again. And you people not small kid, okay, you maintain a fair book, neatly you write. Now you don't have any work also. Okay, please, you are at home only, neatly you write. You will get insufficient of time. Okay, don't give any unnecessary useless reasons, please. Okay, it's an online class. You just have to write somewhere. Okay, start from today itself. Today's you have to show tomorrow fair book. Up to date you have to maintain your fair book. Please, we have started from lights and angles. Okay, types of angles. In types of angles, already we discussed very silly types are there. And next, adjacent angles, complementary angles, supplementary angles, and vertically opposite angles. Tomorrow, and we'll go to some problems of your exercise. Thank you.